Hello, my friends. I'm sitting here with Roy Devine, the owner of Premier Laser Printer. How are you doing, Roy?
Good, Ray. Thanks for having me.
It's great. You know, hey, me and Roy, we're going to talk about printers. We're going to talk about Premier Laser Printer and why they're the best choice for managed print service providers to deliver alternative products into their customers to lower their costs. Roy, what made you start Premier Laser Printer?
We felt like there was a missing player in the market. You know, the folks that were in there. I think something you said earlier is a printer's a printer, but you were missing. I feel like the dealers were missing a partner who was maybe someone familiar to them, like we were. I've been doing this a long time. Dealt with a lot of dealers for a long time. One thing they knew is when I told them what I could do and what I couldn't do, it wasn't BS. I was telling them the truth.
So you tell them the truth, regardless. It might be painful at first.
You might not like it, but I'm going to tell you what I can do. I'm going to tell you, shoot you straight. And if I say that that's what we can do and that's how it's going to be, you can believe me.
So you've been doing this for nearly 20 years. So you have great relationships out there in the marketplace. And you and your partner, Tom, you know, when did you start? What year did you
We
start?
just had our 2-year anniversary last month.
2-year anniversary,
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
great, man. You know, that first year is always a struggle, you know? Oh, man, did we make the right decision? I guess you made the right decision. You feeling
I
good about
knew
it?
the first day. I knew the first day. At the end of the day, I made a bunch of phone calls. Didn't get to a lot of people, but I knew that I could tell from a couple people I did speak to that they were happy to hear us, that we were back. And it took a while. It took a challenge to get people to give us a try again. But I think the ones that have been pretty happy with it.
Sweet, that's great. You know, a lot of times, you know, the smaller companies, so the big guys, you know, they're going to go out there and they're going to talk about things like, oh, you know, Premier, they're too new, they're not going to be able to deliver what you need. You know, yeah, you better wait a few years, make sure you can trust them. You know, how do you answer those kind of questions?
I will say that I've got as much experience building between our product and our partners, the relationships. You know, keep in mind, we've got the equipment and the people that we had in our previous incarnation. You know, there was a big player in the industry based out of Madison, Wisconsin, who was acquired by a large toner company. Okay. Those resources, everything that they left behind in Wisconsin, that's in my place.
Sweet. You know, it's funny, though, because you see a lot of the toner conglomerates buying, you know, businesses like yours, you know, refurbished printer businesses, but it's always about the toner. They just want to sell toner. They're not trying to sell printers, you know. Well, you're 100% focused on printers, and yeah, you can suggest a toner for your customers to buy and give them some alternatives to that. But at the end of the day, when you get in these refurbished printers, you know, and compare that to your, you know, when you get these things in your office, what do you do different than maybe these big conglomerates are doing?
Well, I think the one thing, again, it's all being done right there by us in Madison, Wisconsin. We're building right there. Again, the cores, as we call them, these pallets that come in, of used printers that come in, we pick through them and decide what we're going to build right there and what we're going to send back to our recycling partners.
Okay.
And it's all built right in Madison. The guys that have been doing it all been doing it a very long time. We've got a proven 34-step process. We build our own fusers. We paint right there on site. Box, bag, everything is done right there at our facility. And we still put a 1-year warranty on everything we build too.
So these dealers, they get these printers and they probably think to themselves, man, this looks like a brand new printer.
We've heard that a time or two, yeah.
That's great, dude. Well, you know, when you're delivering refurbished printers, you want to give a good impression to your customer, because these refurbished printers definitely help managed print providers lower their cost to deliver. And you got to have a play with new and with refurbished. And it sounds to me like Roy and his partner Tom at Premier Laser Printer have figured it out. And their experience in the business is something that all the dealers can benefit from. You know, Roy, I appreciate the time we were able to spend and talk about this. And I wish you all the luck in the world.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Appreciate what you do for all of us in the industry, and let's keep it going.
All right, buddy. Thanks. Have a great day, my friends.